Hey everyone, welcome to Small Talk Sundays, where I just do some small talk on Sundays and then upload the video at a very inopportune time on Monday. Oh, it's the Christmas season! Happy holidays to you all, folks. I hope the holiday season's been treating you well. I've been very freaking busy myself with a whole bunch of family stuff, bouncing all over the place, doing a bunch of festivities and whatnot. I hope the Christmas season has been treating you all as, fine as well, and we can wish for a happy new year when it comes around to it. But it's not quite the new year yet, and the next Small Talk Sunday I'll probably just start talking about the new year. But the new year's not come around yet, so as of right now, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and what have you. So yeah, I've been really busy doing a whole bunch of the Christmas stuff with the family. So much so that I haven't really been able to check in on the comments on the playthrough video. I'll probably take a look at those there, but I'm also kind of concerned to look through the comments there. Sure, I don't even know how many views the thing has right now. Actually, checking on it right now, it looks like it's got 16,000 views, which is wow. Thank you all very much for stopping by and checking that out. I'll probably go through the comments of it sometime soon, but I'm also a little bit hesitant to go through those said comments because spoilers and whatnot. I don't want to come across an accidental spoiler with someone mentioning something or saying something about something upcoming that I haven't gotten to yet. But I'll try to get through it, but at the same time, I think I'll try to jump into the next video whenever I can, because this video series, the playthrough, I do plan on making that video series a lot more of a frequent upload than what my usual heavily edited stuff is. And hopefully I'll be able to actually follow through with that plan, because I've made several plans in the past that I haven't been able to follow through. But as of right now, it's still a little bit on hold because, you know, I'm just still going through some of the festivity stuff, taking a moment here and during some of the downtime. But even though Christmas is over, the festivities are still going on in my side of the family, so I'm still going to be pretty busy for the rest of the year. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to upload a Christmas video. I would like to, but at the same time, I'm kind of cramped with my current schedule as is with the, festivities. But I'll try to get one coming around. But after the New Year's and whatnot, I do plan to really kickstart and hammer into that MSQ playthrough. I hope the reception has been alright. I hope the sound balancing was doing pretty decent with that video, and that the jump cuts or any of the cuts weren't too abrupt. I hope it did well, because I do plan to do the rest of the way in a similar fashion. Though it's gonna be a little bit rocky in the next few videos, because I kind of go in and out of the MSQ quite a bit, and I think for a while I start paying attention more to the text box, because my friend hops in for the journey, my WoW friend. Some of my reactions are in text form instead of vocal form, so I have to figure something out about that. So yeah, Christmas stuff, everything's getting busy, and just happy holidays, Merry Christmas. It's kind of hard for me to really say a bunch of stuff because I'm a little tired. I have a lot of things to do. I have a lot of things I've done, still yet to do. So a tangent I've been meaning to go on for actually more than a few months, probably even a year or two, is the idea of starting a Patreon. Now, it's kind of weird for me. It's weird for me to really bring it up because, I don't know, the idea of accepting money from individuals who are being kind-hearted, I don't know. I just can't really envision that happening in my case, because what I'm making, I don't know if it's really, I don't think it's really worthy of, people's hard-earned money, because, well, first of all, foremost, I need to figure out how to upload more frequently, but all this effort I put into the videos, I feel like it's not quite good enough yet. But I've been looking into the idea of a Patreon, because I've been strongly pressured by various sources to start one up, and I've been looking into setting one up, and I've actually been in the process of setting one up. I'm still not sure how to go about it. I'm still trying to think on names. I don't have any pictures for things yet, because apparently that's kind of a necessity in some regards. I might have to use some placeholders. But the thing with Patreon though is that I can barely keep up with my main content as is, and I really want to get better at it and just crank up the production value and like consistency as much as I can with that. So when it comes to Patreon, even though I'm in the midst of setting it up and I'm not sure if it's going to be done or not by the time this video is uploaded. If it is done, there'll be a link in the description for it, but I doubt it'll be done. But anyways, when it comes to the Patreon and extra benefits, I don't know if I can really provide any extra benefits at all, considering my recent track record. Like how friggin' long it takes for me to get my usual like highly edited videos out. It's just abnormal. I don't like it. I really don't like it. It's just a string of small talk Sundays. But I'm wanting to change that. I'm wanting to change that with this new playthrough series where I'm going to be able to upload that more consistently. I hope to be able to upload more than one of those a week. I don't know if I'll be able to upload it every day, but I'm hoping at least a minimum of twice a day. Twice a week. Twice a week, twice a day. Oh gosh, that's different. But twice a week is kind of the first step that I'm trying to like look towards. And if I can get that, I'll try pushing it to 3 times a week. And if I can get that going, I don't think I'll push it further than 3 times a week, because if I have extra time, if I'm going to be able to do that, I want to devote that extra time to focus on a more heavily edited video if I can. Also, the idea of streaming, I might pick that up later when I'm done with the MSQ, because as of right now, I kind of like that format with the first video because there was no other influences at all to direct my attention. And I kind of like how it turned out with how it's very focused and the story is just the main focus. I'm not really interjecting a whole lot in the midst of the dialogue and pretty much just letting the story breathe. And I really like that format. But after I get done with the MSQ, I'll probably do some more streaming. I'll be more like talkative about stuff. I don't know what type of stuff I'll end up be doing at the end of this whole MSQ journey. No idea whatsoever, if I'm going to be honest. But yeah, the stream idea is going to be postponed until then. And yeah. But that's kind of looking ahead to the future with things a little too far. The future's not now. What about now? Yeah, currently the festivity stuff. That's first and foremost. But on top of that, I'm trying to look into setting up a Patreon. I'm not sure how I'm going to make it look or whatnot. It's going to be a work in progress for probably a few months. Because I suck with these type of things. And yeah, I'm not sure if I'll make a New Year's video or a Christmas video, but I'll try. I'll try if I have the time, but I wouldn't put my hopes up on that. But I will try to get something going. So we'll see how that works out. But yeah, I'm mostly wanting to jump into this Patreon thing because, well, like I said, I'm being pressured by several sources to start one up. And yeah, as much as it kind of like irks and hurts me to like do, I have to admit it would help quite a bit to start one up. I think, maybe, probably, I'm not sure. And so anyway, I'm gonna get off the freaking Patreon topic because I feel gross talking about it. I just do. But anyways, yeah, I hope you all have had a Merry Christmas, and I hope the rest of the year treats you well. Because man, this year's been a weird. It's been a year. Freaking pandemic and all this stuff going on. I'll probably talk more about that for like a New Year video if I get to it. But if I don't, I'm gonna talk about it right now. This year's been kind of a thing, hasn't it? Good lord, like it's got a freaking pandemic closing down everything, and that one pandemic, it's like the freaking bubonic plague in terms of how the world treats it. But even though things have been pretty awful around the world, for me personally, it was kind of an interesting year. For instance, like I quit. I kind of quit WoW, and this is the first expansion I haven't really hopped onto immediately as soon as it came out, which is like Shadowlands. And I jumped into. I tried doing some playthroughs of Origami and Fury. And I did a little review, quote-unquote, video of Transistor. None of them really did too well. And then all the editing stuff that I learned and practiced during the Transistor video, I was like, you know what? I've been playing this Final Fantasy 14 game for a while. Because let me back up. I got into Final Fantasy 14 shortly after quitting WoW. Like a month after quitting WoW. So I started in, what was it? I want to say in May. May of this year is when I started playing this game. And I've been playing it for for pretty much exclusively most of this entire year. And after playing it all the way up until near the end of Stormblood, I decided to make the first impressions video, and when I made that video, I was thinking maybe I would get like 3,000 to 5,000 views tops, because the videos beforehand were barely doing 100 to 200 views. So I'll try. I guess I'll try going for the Final Fantasy route, and boom, got freaking exploded. I'm like, wow, that's a lot of things. And then I kind of had it was kind of like the deer in the headlights moments where I started, I think now I realize what my problem was, and probably still is that I had so much attention all of a sudden. Like, I even have more attention from the World of Warcraft community coming to Final Fantasy 14 than I had when I was in a part of that World of Warcraft community. It's kind of weird. I got a lot of lights on me, spotlights on me, and I kind of just froze up. And I started overthinking everything I did. And then I did the PvP video. I tried a bunch of editing techniques with that. Did little minions in the little chat box. And I'm aware people still wondering about that cheerleader arc. Not sure how I'm going to go about it, but it's a lot. It's a lot of extra effort doing that. But maybe the cheerleader will make a comeback. But after going through that, I started wanting to work on an unscripted thoughts video. And I initially planned for it to cover A Realm Reborn, Heaven's Word, and Stormblood all in one video and under 10 minutes. It took me 20 minutes just to scratch the surface of A Realm Reborn, and I'm well aware I glossed over a bunch of stuff. So yeah, that idea just didn't work out. However, I did manage to do a variation of what I wanted to do at the very beginning of my Shadowbringers playthrough video. That is what I intended for the entirety of A Realm Reborn through Stormblood or Unscripted Thoughts to be. Short, sweet, to the point, and just like get it out of the way. That is kind of what I intended. So I at least was able to get something going, because what I planned to do was I wanted to get everyone up to date as to my thoughts on things and my journey throughout the whole thing thus far up to until that point before I started the Shadowbringers playthrough. And through numerous freaking Small Talk Sunday streaks where I just upload nothing but a Small Talk Sunday throughout the week, it slowly was kind of coming to me that I should probably stop trying to do this set thing where I have this plan to do things in a very specific order, because I wanted to do this playthrough thing a long time ago, and I was having to deny it because this is the one thing I was wanting to do for such a long time. But I was having to like stop myself and go all the way back into remembering how A Realm Reborn was, because of my whole idea that I needed to portray my thoughts on A Realm Reborn, Heaven's Word, and Stormblood before jumping into Shadowbringers. And what that ended up yielding was just me kind of stressing out more than anything and just like bashing my head on a wall, trying to figure out how I want to do things, overthinking literally every second in the video. I was kind of overthinking, trying to like make sure everything was optimized. And I kept up that trend for the first 13 or 14 minutes of that Unscripted Thoughts video. And then the rest of it, I kind of just rushed. Yeah, I think I rushed the rest of it, trying to like get it done. You may have noticed I kind of stopped with the skits around like halfway through the video. And I just wanted to get that thing done. Just kept on, just wanted to get rolling because I was just tired of it. I wanted it out of my hair. Then I uploaded that, and then next I was trying to figure out whether I wanted to do the Crystal Tower Unscripted Thoughts or if I wanted to jump into the playthrough. And I was like stuck in between that for a couple weeks until, with the help of you folks actually, all your comments and your supportive comments trying to help me get an idea as to what to do, and some other people in the my friend group, they helped me decide on going the playthrough route. And this was after I did all of New Game Plus to re-record the Crystal Tower thing. But honestly, I think I like this playthrough style better because honestly, it just feels nice. It's nice and laid back. It's real chill, and I kind of design it to where you can literally just have it in the back and have it play whenever, and maybe look over there every once or twice every now and then and check in on it if something comes up. But mostly, I just kind of have it planned to be mostly audio, oral. That's the one. AURAL, oral experience, and hopefully people can get behind it, and hopefully it'll be doing pretty well. But yeah, that's kind of my plans with that, and I hope people will keep enjoying the journey. I hope people don't get offended by my attempts at accents and whatnot and the voices that I tend to do. But yeah, I'm kind of upset that the playthrough video was uploaded when it was, because it's a really bad time to be uploaded. And it was also extremely delayed because of all of my internal debates and keep saying I'll do this first and then this. And some people have mentioned to me about the toolbox fallacy, and it's kind of a scary thing. The toolbox fallacy is where you get stuck in the analysis paralysis and decision paralysis, and you're pretty much stuck into an A, B, C, D only format where you have to only go in a certain order before you're being able to progress in any regard. And I was very much stuck in that for a huge chunk of almost the entirety of the fall season, actually, fall and most of the winter. So if I feel like there's some type of thing I want to upload, you know what? I think I'll just start working on it, and I'll try not to second guess it. Oh, man. What a year. Yeah. So that's the plan, and that's how the year's been. I hope the year's been pretty great for you folks. And if you feel like venting about some things that happened on your side of things in the year, feel free to just vent them out in the comments if you want. If you need somewhere to just like let out your concerns and worries, or however you felt, just let it be. What things did you really ground your gears this year, or what things are you extremely appreciative of and thankful for? Because gosh, I'm thankful for family. That's something I'm very thankful for, and I am very thankful to all of you out there who have taken the time to give me the chance. You have helped restore some of my hope and faith into my future and humanity in general. So thank you all very much for being you. And though we don't know each other's faces, just know that we both have a voice. We both have a voice, and we can let it be known, read, or heard. And that we all matter. You all matter. But alright, I think that's going to be enough for me. I've ranted for a good long while now, and yeah, I think I'll just end it here. So, with that said, thank you all very much for watching and or listening, and I hope you all have a wonderful life. And I hope you all had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And don't click links. Can't forget that. Alright. Take care, folks.